when we talk about straight line graph, right, the key point is just y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, y and c can be any variables, meaning it can be a. Okay, it can be like this, a then b plus c. Okay, either way it can be it can interchange. The variables can interchange, but what they cannot change is this: the m and c. M is the gradient, c is the y-intercept. So for those who don't know y-intercept, right? Y-intercept is the place where the graph, for instance, the line cuts the y-axis. Okay, so this is called y-intercept. So y-intercept. And then the gradient m represents the steepness of the line. How steep your line is. Right? So from question number one, we are told to calculate the gradient of the line. So gradient of the line, you have to use 0, 5, and then 10, 0. Know the coordinates, right? So here, your x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. Here, your x is equal to 10, y is equal to 0. Okay, so you use the formula. Okay, formula for gradient is m is equal to y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. Very good. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you choose, 0, 5 or 10, 0. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you choose as x1. You can choose this one as x1, this one as x1. It doesn't matter, you always get back the same answer. So let me just choose this one as x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, so put the value in 0 minus 5 divided by 10 minus 0, that will be minus 5 over 10. Okay, so simplify, you will get m is equal to negative 1 over 2. Okay, that is the gradient of the line L. So continue. How do you find the equation? When they mention the word equation, right, it's y is equal to mx plus c. Hold on, let me use red marker instead, because this is where you apply the formula. Mx plus c. So y is equal to negative 1 over 2x plus c. Now to find c, you can use either coordinates, but remember, right, the coordinate must be the coordinate on the line. Okay, on the line. So to find c, you may use 10, 0 or 0, 5. Okay, it doesn't matter. So just substitute x and y. Y is equal to 0, x is equal to 10. So therefore your c is equal to, this one is negative 5, right? So it will become 5. Y is equal to negative 1 over 2x plus 5. This is your final answer, which is the equation of the line. Okay. So if 2 points, right, 2 points are given, for example, this question stated that the straight line passes through 2 points. Okay, so they will give you 2 coordinates, coordinate number 1, coordinate number 2. So what you need to do is very simple. Remember the format of the equations, okay, which is y equal to mx plus c. M is your gradient. Apply the formula for gradient, y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. This one will be your x1 y1, this one will be your x2 y2. Put in the value 5 minus 8, okay, 0 minus 6. Okay, so that will be minus 3 minus 6. So when you have both negative on top of the numerator and denominator, they will negative, they will cross out each other and become positive 3 over 6. Simplify further, it will become 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. So y is equal to 1 over 2x plus c. That is your equation with the gradient. Then to find c, use 0 and 5. Put in the value 1 over 2, 0 plus c. Therefore, c is equal to 5. Okay, so the final equation should be y. See, I shouldn't draw the double line there. So y is equal to 1 over 2x plus 5. Okay, this is your final equation, which is the equation of the line that we're looking for. Question number 3. The equation of a straight line is y equal to mx plus c. Which letter in this equation represents the gradient? So very clear, right? It's your m. Okay? M represents the gradient. Write down the equation of the line, okay, shown on the grid below. Oh, you have to write down the equation. So this is a straight line, right? You follow the format y equal to mx plus c if it's a straight line. Okay? If it's a straight line, you follow this format. So y equal to mx plus c. Choose 2 points. How do you find gradient? Choose 2 points. We choose the easiest one, which is here, 0, 5. And then the other one is from here. Okay, this is approximately negative 2.5, 0. Choose these 2 easiest points. So in order to calculate your gradient, let me just take out these 2 points, 0, 5. Okay. x1, y1, x2, y2. M is equal to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Put in the value 5 minus 0, 0 minus 2.5. So that would be 5 divided by 2.5 lah, right? 5 divided by 2.5. So that should be 2.5 should be 5 over 2. Okay, so 5 times 2 over 5. Cancel, it will be 2. Okay, so gradient will be 2. Then your equation after you substitute the gradient, that will be y equal to 2x plus c. This one c you don't need to substitute back in the value because the y-intercept is obviously just 5. So c is equal to 5. Okay? Y is equal to 2x plus 5. That is your final equation. Okay. So for the next part, you need to complete the table of values for y is equal to 12 minus this one should be 12 minus x squared. Okay, 12 minus x squared should be the correct one. So just put it inside your calculator. You can just key it in. 12 y is equal to 12 minus negative 2 squared. Okay, so that should be negative 2 squared. That should be 8. Okay, continue. So just put in 0. Y is equal to 12 minus 0 squared. That should be 12. 11, 8, 3, this one should be 3. If you really look at it, it's symmetrical, right? 3, 8, 11, 12, 11, 8, 3, negative 4. Okay. So on the grid above, draw the graph y is equal to 12 minus x squared. So let me show you with the green marker. Negative 4, negative 4. Okay. Negative 3 is 3, which is over here. And let me put it here. Where is this? Okay. Negative 2, 8, here. Negative 1 is 11 here. 0, 12 is over here. So 1, 11 should be here. And then 2, 8, 2, 8 should be here. 3, 3, and 3 here. And then last one, 4, negative 4. Okay, draw it nicely. Draw the curve. Okay, so that's how your curve looks like. So it's not the perfect one, but it shows the pattern of the curve. So make sure after you're done sketching, please label your equations. Okay. Write down the coordinates of the points of intersections of the straight line with your curve. So the key word here is points of intersection. The point where both the curve and the line meets. So there's this point and this point. So just an approximation. You break it down and you can see 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, around 1.8 or 1.9. Okay. So to be safe, let's just write 1.9. X would be 1.9, and then what is my y value? So from here, my y value would be, okay. So the differences, right? 8 and 10. How do you know each box differs by how much? So you just take 10 minus 8. Okay, then you get 2. Then you divide by how many boxes are there in between? 5. So 2 divided by 5, you get 0.4. So each box represents 0.4 gap. Okay, so 8.4. So if it's in between, then that is half, which is 8.6. 8.6. So let's just write it down. 8.6. Right. So, and the other point, okay, the other point is over here. Just draw up. Oopsie. Just draw the point up like this, and the other point will go here. It might not be the most accurate one, but it's a good representation. Minus 3, this will be minus negative 3.8. Negative 3.8 is your x value, and then your y, negative 2.4, negative 2.6. It's in between. So negative 3.8. And then what's the other one? Negative 2.6. Okay, we're done with this. Okay, question number 4. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line joining A and B. So just for illustration purpose, A should be like this, B should be here. Okay, so what is the midpoint? The midpoint is the coordinate in between A and B. Okay, in the middle of A and B. So what is the formula? How can we find midpoint? Midpoint is equivalent to x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, that is the formula for midpoint. Just add up the x coordinate, okay, and add up the y coordinate, then both divided by 2. So what are we going to do? So we have A, 2 minus 5, B, 6 and 9. So the midpoint will be 2 plus 6 over 2 minus 5 plus 9 over 2. Let's simplify further. It will be 4, 2, there will be 4 and 2. This is the midpoint. So the middle point is 4 and 2. Okay, question number 5. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line joining the point A and B. So again, use the formula for midpoint. This one is rather straightforward. x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay. You are given A 4, negative 7, B 8, 13. Label this one as your x1, y1, x2, y2. Plug in the value 4 plus 8 over 2, 7 plus 13 over 2. So you end up with 12 over 2 and 20 over 2. So simplify them, you will get 6. Okay? You get 6 and 10. So that should be your midpoint. So write down the equations of the straight line through 0, negative 3, which is parallel to y equal to 2x plus 3. So for visualization purpose, okay, you will have, this is the line that you're interested in, and then there is a red line that is y is equal to 2x plus 3. So you know that the blue line passes through 0 minus 3. Okay, what does the word parallel, okay, tells you? The word parallel tells you that the blue line and the red line, they share the same gradient. Okay, whenever you see the word parallel, always refer to same gradient. Okay? Same gradient. So from the blue line, you know that, oh, the m is 2, meaning the gradient is 2. So this is also applicable to the blue line. So the blue line will also have gradient that is 2. So apply the equation y equal to mx plus c. The blue line has this equation, y is equal to 2x plus c. Our c is still unknown, so we have to find out using the point 0 minus 3. Why we can use the point 0 negative 3? Because that point is on the line. So plug in the value, minus 3 to 0 plus c. Therefore, c is equal to negative 3. y is equal to 2x minus 3. This will be your final answer. With the equation y equal to 2x minus k, this is the equation that they've given you, passes through the point 4, 0. So draw the line. Oopsie, it's not even straight. Y is equal to 2x minus k, and then this is 4, 0. Work out the value of k. Okay? So you want to find the basically k here represents the y-intercept. Y-intercept. How do I know this? When you compare the pattern, y is equal to mx plus c along with y is equal to 2x minus k. You can see that, right? The one with the variables x, okay, x or y, the one with the variable is there often the gradient. This is the gradient. Okay, the one without variables, without the alphabet, basically they are just the y-intercept. Okay, so just keep this into mind. Y is equal to 2x minus k. Substitute your value, x and y. You know that 4, 0 is on the line. Substitute this, minus k, 8 minus k, therefore k is equal to 8. So this is the answer that they are looking for, 8. They have given you the distance. Distance of AB is 11 units, meaning the length here is 11 units. Okay? Write down the equation of the line through B, which is parallel. So you see they mentioned this, but parallel again. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. So use this, y is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, you know that your gradient m is equal to the gradient since they are parallel, right? Okay, m is equal to 2. The other one also will have the gradient that is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2x. You can basically know that apply this formula to the line 2x plus c. Now how can we find the c? You are not given any points, okay, on the line. So the trick is here. Okay, you know that from this line the y-intercept is 5. Okay? Y-intercept is 5. Okay, and the distance between AB is 11. So 5, you go down by 11, so meaning you minus 11. Okay, you go down by 11, so you will basically get minus 6. Okay, so negative 6 is here basically. This shows that the y-intercept of that line, y is equal to 2x, okay, that will be minus 6. Okay, so the answer that they are looking for is 2x minus 6. Find the coordinates of the point C where this line crosses the x-axis. So crosses the x-axis, you should know that x-axis is the orange line that I draw here. So whatever crosses the x-axis should be here. Okay, see, at this point notice that the y should be equal to 0. So basically just use the same equations, y equal to 2x minus 6. Okay, when y is equal to 0, what happened to your x? Your x should be 6, x equal to 6 divided by 2, that would be 3. Okay, 3, 0 would be your final answer. Okay. The equation of the straight line can be written in the form 3x plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. Okay, rearrange this equation to make y the subject. So you know that 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, just make sure that the y stays on the left hand side. So 2y will be equal to negative 3x plus 8. Okay, to make sure everything, okay, everything is clear, so you have to make sure y is the only one that is on the left. So you divide by 2, so cross out, therefore you have y equal to minus 3x plus 8 over 2. Of course this is not the simplified form. You can further simplify Okay, but leaving your answer like this would be sufficient. Okay, but you can always separate them and then do it separately to make sure it becomes y is equal to minus 3x over 2 plus 4, like this. Okay. Either way, your answer will be acceptable, but this is of course the simplest form. Okay. And write down the gradient of the line. So based on this, okay, of course you have to you really have to use this one in order to see clearly. Okay, you know that y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so there has to be some sort of consistency in there. So the one with the variable x, okay, variable x, the coefficient, which means the number in front, okay, that will be the gradient. So the gradient of the line will be negative 3 over 2. Okay. Write down the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis. So crosses the y-axis, basically this is just another way of saying this is the y-intercept. This is just another way of saying y-intercept. Definitely this one will be 0. Okay, the x will be 0. So how about the y? The y is very clear. That is plus 4, which is 4.